This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 33 of the Dressage Radio Show on the Horse Radio Network. We would like to thank our sponsors, Kentucky Performance Products. They offer supplements designed to give you the most value for your dollars, so don't forget to visit them at kppusa.com. This is Chris Stafford in Lexington, Kentucky.
This is Heather Blitz in Wellington, Florida.
And this is Debbie McDonald in Thousand Oaks, California.
Well, hi guys. I've got the best of both worlds tonight. I've got two of my co-hosts on the show with me this evening, and we're going to have to explain why I've got both of you on the show at any one time. So, first of all, Happy New Year to you both.
You too.
Happy New Year to you.
Well, I hope it's a very successful new year for both of you. I'm sure a very busy one, no matter where you are in the country now. So we wish you all the best, and I hope you'll keep coming back on the show because you're both doing a great job.
It's been fun.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We should tell our listeners the mischief that we've got in store for us and for everybody tonight, and that's in the form of a quiz show. You know, we've had quiz shows on the Eventing Radio Show, a few of them now, and they've become so popular, and they're just downright good fun to have. So we thought we had to eventually have one here on the Dressage Radio Show. So thank you both for being such good sports and joining in. And we're going to come to the rest of our team in just a second as we start the quiz. And that's going to take over the show this evening. We're not going to have any news or any tips or any of that discussion. It's going to be all about our first ever Dressage Radio Show quiz. But before we get into that, we're going to take a short break here to hear from our sponsors, Kentucky Performance Products, who make this show possible. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Well, if you're a regular listener to the show, you know we talk a lot about Kentucky Performance Products, and that's because they are a name you can trust to give you the most value for your supplement money. Kentucky Performance Products offer supplements designed to target specific problems and are made with high-quality ingredients included at effective levels. The company's supplements are intended to complement, not compete, with your dressage horse's current feeding program, guarding against over-supplementation, and each product is backed by sound research and the money-back satisfaction guarantee. And today we'd like to talk to you about Nalox, the original equine antacid. It's recommended by veterinarians and leading horsemen as a way of maintaining a healthy stomach, which reduces the risk of ulcers. Nalox can be given daily to horses exposed to stressful conditions or as needed when shipping, competing, or during stall confinement. You know, you can learn about Nalox and all the products at Kentucky Performance Products at kppusa.com. That's Kentucky Performance Products at kppusa.com.
Well, thanks again to our sponsors, and we're going to get underway with the fun of the evening here, Debbie. And you'll have to introduce, first of all, who your co-conspirator is on this quiz show this evening.
Mine is my assistant, Adrian Lyle.
Well, terrific. Well, Adrian, hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you.
Great to have you on board. And Heather, who have you got on your team?
Well, my secret weapon is Lauren Duncan. She's my manager and groom that I've recently come to know since I've moved to Florida, and better watch out for her because she's sharp as a tack.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Lauren. Welcome, and thanks for joining us on the show.
Hi, thank you. I'm excited.
And also to keep score, and for the benefit of everyone, we wouldn't be able to have the show without the sound effects that Glenn the Geek provides. So, Glenn, thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Glenn.
Are you ready for this? Hey, you know, I got to go over the sound effects with everybody. The first one, hold on. I wasn't quite ready yet, Chris. Hold on one second. Right, just hold on one second there, Chris. Okay, I think I'm ready now. All right. I got my beverage here, my adult beverage of choice. So that'll make this a lot more fun.
Can I go get one?
Do you want me to send one over?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I can do that. Hold on. I've got another one coming here. This one's for you. There you go.
This is going to be a long night, Glenn.
Hey, I got to go over with you what the rules are here. We're going to go back and forth between the teams. I'm the scorekeeper. I've been known to cheat on every show that we've ever done this. So you do want to butter me up. Now, if you get a correct answer, it'll be the bell. If you get an incorrect answer, you get... So I think you know the difference there. So that's basically it. It's pretty simple. Chris just asks the really hard questions, and I just make fun of you for screwing it up.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're not as mean as we sound, everybody. So. All right, well, let's make a start, then. Let's really test your knowledge on dressage. We're going to get underway here with our first team question, and that's going to be for Heather and Lauren. And that question is, are you ready?
Bring it on.
We're ready.
All right. And some of these questions, I should add, will have bonus questions, which are worth however many points Glenn decides he's going to give you.
I see how this works.
All right. First question. Tortillas, written by Edward Gull, of course, broke the world record 3 times in 2009 at British shows. Name the venues.
Oh.
Can you repeat the question?
British venues?
Yes.
I've never been...
Name the 3 British venues where he broke the world record 3 times this past year.
Well, I think one had to be Olympia.
Correct?
Isn't Salzburg in Britain?
No.
No. The other one had to be Hickstead.
Correct.
2 of the 3.
I think I need to go to London. Let's go to London.
London.
Very close. Is that your final answer, or do you need to phone a friend?
But
We phone
friends.
All right. I'll give you a clue here. It was at the European Championships. Where was that venue?
Okay, now you're going to embarrass me here.
Don't worry, we're going to be right there with you, Heather.
All right, you've got 2 out of
Lauren.
2 out
I
of.
have I haven't kept up with my... I haven't kept up with my venues, apparently.
Well, you got 2 out of 3 here. Let me give you a clue. It is a venue very close to London, on the west of London, and there's a castle there.
Well, there's only like 55 castles.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to have to give you the 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
The third one would have been Windsor, where the European Championships were.
Windsor.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Oh, that sound.
All right, it's still 0-0.
All right, Deb. Well, your question is also related to Tortillas, of course, who's now a very famous stallion. But who's his sire?
Oh, God. Okay, let me think
No,
on
that wasn't
one.
right.
I love that question.
Well, I guess God sort of was his sire in a way.
Oh, jeez.
But that was a safe answer.
I'm trying to think of even...
I know.
I think you talked about this on the show one day.
We're always a lot of these things we've talked about on the show. I'll give you a clue. Of course, he is KWPN. He's one of the top sires at KWPN.
Oh, God, I don't know. I'm not that familiar with that.
All right, no guesses.
But do we get points for answering the other team's questions?
You do if you can answer it. If you
Oh, well, you didn't tell us that. That's so not fair.
We just make up the rules as we go here, Deb.
go along. Yeah.
All right, so Deb, do you have an answer?
I'm just going to say jazz.
No, begins with a G. You know it, Heather?
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's Gribaldi.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's a point. Debbie and Adrian take a quick steal from... Or no, actually, Heather took a quick steal. Yes.
You paying attention?
I'm trying
It was
to.
me. It was Lauren.
Okay, so Heather and Lauren take a quick steal.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Way
we're
to go,
back to
Lauren.
Heather, actually, again. Heather and Lauren are up again.
Heather and Lauren up again. Okay, this one is easy enough. How many vertebrae does a horse have?
That's easy.
You know,
Is that
Lauren?
easy?
What?
It's easy if you know
I
it.
don't know.
That's right.
I think I should, but I don't know.
Well, if is it the same? Do people have? Well, then they've got the more.
If people have 33, I mean, it has to be more than people, right? It's got to be more than
Well, I think if I can brush the rust off of my brain from my equine science degree,
That's
when I went
embarrassing.
to college, I think I learned that there were 54.
Correct.
Oh, you're
well
right.
done.
We knew that.
All right. That puts Heather and Lauren in the lead with 2-0.
All right, your chance to get back here, Debbie and Adrian. Stephen Peters' favorite movie series is one of which, this is a multiple choice question, is it A, Die Hard, B, Star Wars, or C, James Bond?
Oh, my God.
Oh, and he answered this at the Florida Succeed event.
Okay, wait a second. Say them again.
Is it A, Die Hard, B, Star Wars, or C, James Bond?
Die Hard. We have no idea. We're going to go with Die Hard.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Was it Star Wars?
It.
No, James Bond.
That wasn't it. You know,
God.
he
I guess I
loves
don't know Stefan that well.
he loves to drive fast. Does that give you a clue? Really fast.
Yes, James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
was wrong twice.
but Heather got that answer, so we have to give them that.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, Glenn. Help me out here.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you
I
think?
was at the Succeed event.
Yeah, see, she cheated a little bit. She cheated a little bit in that. Well, we won't give Heather that one. It's still 2-0. We'll give
Okay.
Deb a
All right.
fighting chance here.
All right. Okay, Heather and Lauren. Name the large schools of classical dressage in Europe.
the Spanish riding school.
Correct?
There's one in Lisbon. I forget the name.
Yep. The Portuguese School of Equestrian Art. Yep.
That's right.
And the Cadnois in France.
Correct?
Well, how many did you need?
Oh, there are
Yeah, how many?
3.
there are 4.
Oh, you said
Okay.
3.
4. This is a hard one.
No, it's easy. Cadnois Spanish Riding School, the Portuguese School of Equestrian Art in Lisbon, and there is one more.
It's out of Castle West of London. No, just kidding.
It's not the Windsor School of Classical Dressage.
In West London.
I'll give her that one.
Oh, yay! See how creative I am?
I know. That was pretty
Very
good. I
good.
like that. All right. That's a point right there.
Well, we only got 3 out of the 4.
You're really messed.
But I think
Debbie, do you know what it is? I'll give you.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on, Debbie, Adrian, do you know what it is?
And they're all in Europe?
They're all in Europe. Okay, I'll give you a clue, and Debbie can get half a point if she gets this. The fourth one is at the venue where there was a World Equestrian Games not so long ago.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it is in Jerez.
Correct.
That's right. I did. Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
remember passing it when I was there.
Yes.
Oh, well then, that deserves a whole point if she passed it.
Oh, I thank you very much. We need all the help we can get.
See how easy this is, Debbie?
Oh, yes, I can tell. We've been doing really well.
That, of course, is the Royal Andalusian School of Equestrian Arts. So there are 4 schools of classical dressage.
And the score is 3-1 with Heather and Lauren in the lead, but Debbie is up.
All right, we got one.
And Debbie's going to get this. This is easy. Debbie's going to get this one.
Oh, yeah.
4
Oh, then I'll
times.
just do this right away. There you go.
Thank Thank you.
We'll be ready to pour the drinks later.
Okay.
Okay.
Four-time Olympic champion. She was the Olympic champion in Seoul in '88 and Barcelona in '92. Nicole Uphoff. Her first husband was an international show jumper. What was his name?
Oh, no. His first what? Her first what?
No, her first husband.
Oh, oh God. I do know this one.
I know you know.
It starts with a B, doesn't it?
Correct.
Oh, shoot.
Would you like to guess a vowel?
Wait a second. I even have his face in my head. He's got a scar.
A scar, yep. Yep.
Come on. Why can't I think of his name?
Think about a tennis player, a German tennis player.
Oh, I'm not into tennis. Sorry.
Oh, no, that doesn't help you. Okay.
Oh, come on. Uda, I'm right, aren't I?
You are right. You've got him. You've got him. I have to give it. It's Otto Becker.
Ah, thank you. I knew. See, I knew. I could even describe him to you.
Well, you could get 5 bonus points if you can tell me who she married 2 years ago.
It was her groom, wasn't it? And I can't remember his name, though. No, I can't give it. I would love those bonus points, but I don't know his name.
Andreas Selke.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So she's been married twice.
All right. Well, that's good, Debbie, though. You get Debbie and Adrian. Now it's 3-2, so you're catching up.
Oh, good. Well,
all right.
Let's keep going.
All right.
So, Gwen, can I have a point if I congratulate her for getting such a hard question?
You are definitely going to win the bonus points for comedy tonight.
I think that deserves a point, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so, too.
I'll take half.
A half. You'll take a half.
All right. Are you ready, Heather and Lauren? Are you ready there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Isabel Werth returned to the international arena with Varumnik at Mechelen over the Christmas holidays following her suspension and finished second in the World Cup qualifier, which was won by Imke Schellekens-Bartels on Sunrise. The Grand Prix was already won by Adelind Cornelissen and Parseval, who beat Imke and Isabel into second and third place, respectively. The freestyle, they finished in 10th place on 68.8. What caused them to finish so low down the order? And this is a multiple choice, Heather. A, did they throw a shoe? B, did he put his tongue over the bit? Or C, did he kick out at the arena board and become unsettled?
That is the longest question we've ever had on any show.
It's a very long question.
We know it.
I got lost in the middle of the question.
That was the idea.
I did, too. Something about Isabel.
No.
It's highly unlikely that he got his tongue over the bit. And throwing a shoe, I don't think she could have even finished the test if that had happened. And I'm guessing that it has to be that he kicked out. What was he kicked out? What?
Kicked out the arena board and became unsettled.
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Yeah.
That's the final answer?
You think so, Lauren?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can. That's the only one that makes sense.
All right, so we'll go with the one that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Okay, Debbie, go for it.
He got his tongue over the bit.
Yes, he did.
No way!
Somebody listens to our show.
What's the score now, Glenn?
3-3.
Oh.
And Debbie is up, actually.
Debbie is up, and there's a chance for her to nudge ahead here. Are you ready, Deb?
Yep.
At the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona, USA won a team bronze medal. Name the team of 2 boys and 2 girls and their horses.
Oh.
There we go. The two in the U.S.?
The U.S. team.
Okay. It was Michael Poulin and Robert Dover. And Charlotte Bradal and Carol Lavelle?
Correct. Can you name their horses?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm trying to think who. Charlotte would have been riding. Carol Lavelle, was that gifted? Yeah, that had to have been gifted. Robert Dover. Oh my God, he's had so many I wouldn't remember. Michael Poulin. Oh, that wouldn't have been Groff, would it? George? No.
Graf, yes, Graf George, yes.
Okay, and Charlotte would be, oh my God, her chestnut horse, I know. It's just totally blanking me. I don't have a clue. I mean, I do know it, but...
Victor?
Who?
I get a point for Robert's horse.
Okay, well, you probably would know Robert's horse. I don't know it. And I definitely don't know...
You got the riders and you got half the horses. So I think we have to give this to you, Deb. And there's a chance for just half a point for Heather if she can get those other 2 horses.
Okay, I think Robert was on Lectron and Charlotte must have been on Monsieur.
Yeah.
Correct.
Damn
All right.
it. I knew that it was... I knew the horse. I couldn't think of the name. Okay. All right.
Correct. Okay. All right.
And you know what, Heather, I can't do halves and fractions and stuff. So that's 4-4.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
That requires math.
All right.
And that's because I'm being so funny.
Yeah.
I love you, Heather. All
You're
right.
so handsome, Glenn.
And you looked really good in your dress that night at that event. I have to tell you.
Enough.
Oh, okay. This is getting a little bit too personal. I need another drink, Glenn.
All right, hold on. I got to get the bottle out.
Oh,
You didn't
God.
warn me about that
Are
one.
you opening a new one, or are you still on the same one?
I finished the other one. All right, I think we're tied up, and I have no idea who's next. Heather's up.
Okay.
Heather's up next.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Heather, since you know Olympic results, which horse won a team bronze medal at the 1992 and 1996 Olympic Games with 2 different riders?
Oh, wow.
He won a bronze medal in 92 and a bronze medal in 96
Yep.
with different riders
Correct.
for the U.S. team.
Correct.
Well, I don't think Perron was in 2 Olympics, was he? He didn't get...
I think he only did 1, didn't he?
Was it... wasn't Kennedy?
No.
Kennedy's more recent. I don't know. I think I was
know that.
still in the sandbox then.
You were still in the sandbox then. Great. Clever new partner.
That's pretty good.
All right. Do we have
Is
an
that
answer?
you, Lauren, that said that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give you a point for that one.
You know, we've already
Okay, I'll keep my partner.
we've already mentioned the horse to give you a clue. He's already been mentioned on the show this evening.
Well, you were just mentioned on the last thing. Or, we have?
Yes.
Debbie, are you just like waiting to take over and get a point?
All right, I think
let you do it.
I think time's up.
Time's up. Yeah. Do you need to phone a friend? Or is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Debbie, I guess.
Give it to Debbie. Okay, Debbie. Do you know what?
Is it Graf George?
Correct.
All right.
Oh, sure was.
Just for the
Winter had him.
in Atlanta.
That's right.
And
Good job, Debbie.
And who rode him in Barcelona?
Michael Poulin.
Correct. All right.
Well, it's still 5-5 because of Lauren's quick wit.
This is pretty good.
We're definitely not getting the quick wit points over here. Sweet.
All right.
All of our points are from my wit, too.
All right, Debbie, you ready?
Yeah.
What do the following have in common? These names are Xenophon, William Cavendish, Francois Boucher, Eloi Podolsky, Nuno Oliveira, Rainer Klimke, and Walter Zettel. What do they have in common?
They're all classical masters.
Correct. They are all referenced as dressage masters.
Yay! That was an easy one for Debbie.
Hooray. Hooray.
You know the bell for when we get the questions wrong is like this really big noise. And the bell when we get them right.
We don't get anything.
Sound effects.
We need to be more celebrated when we're so smart.
All right, hold on. How about this?
That's better.
Yay! That's good.
Or we could do this one. It's their choice. Oh, that's the wrong one. I think Lauren gets this one. I have them all here.
All right, Heather, you do have them all, Glenn, and I'm ready for you now. Okay. All right, Heather, you ready?
We're ready.
Are you guys ready? Okay. Name 5 of the movements known as airs above the ground.
Is this us?
Yeah, it's us, Lauren. You want to go for a few?
It's capriole.
Yeah, capriole.
Yeah.
Lavad. I don't know how to say it.
Clavard, yes.
Let's see. There's 2 more.
There's the Corbettes.
Correct.
Yeah. And then I don't.
No Googling.
I studied. I swear.
No Googling, Heather.
What have we said? Levad, Corbett, Capriole.
Capriole.
And then I don't know the other one. I don't know
Bucking is not one of them. Although it could be, I guess.
Catapult. Isn't catapult one? I know my horses do.
Yeah, it's definitely an air above the ground.
Yeah.
All right, you've got Levad, Capriole, and Corbett.
Corvette.
I think,
there are 3. There are 3 more.
3 more.
I
There's
thought there were
3
2
more?
Yeah, I asked for 5 of them, but there's actually a total of 6. One is actually no longer practiced at the Spanish riding school, but I think you've got half of those. The others are the Balatrade, the Croupade, the Pessard, and then the one that's not used so much in Vienna now is Mézère.
Ah.
All right, so where does that leave us, Glenn?
I have no idea. I've been drinking. So I think it's 6-6 because they got half of them, so I give them credit for that. I mean,
all right. Here's one for Debbie then, because she's done all her homework on the airs above the ground. Which movement is established as preparation for teaching the Levad? Which movement that we do in competition dressage?
The Piaffe, I would say. Yeah, I would say the Piaffe.
That would be correct.
all right, good. That puts Debbie in the lead 7-6.
Oh, no.
Come on, Lauren. I'm counting on you here.
All right. Okay, it's one for you guys. Ulla Salzgeber won the individual bronze medal in Sydney, which was her first Olympic Games, on her World Championship partner, Rusty. In what turned out to be a show-stopping performance, and what made it so special? Was it A, did the Jumbotron picture break up and startle him as he warmed up and have to be turned off? B, did her music stop playing during her test? Or C, did an Australian flag blow across the arena, causing her to delay her start?
A flag blowing across the ring.
Or the scoreboard.
I don't know the answer to that. It would be a guess. Do you know anything about it, Lauren?
I feel like the scoreboard sounds the most, but I don't.
And you were still in the sandbox for that one, too, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. No, by that point, I was getting in trouble early high school, probably. Doing something, I don't know, actually ridiculous. No, I think the scoreboard sounds the most familiar, but I don't know.
Okay, well, that's more than I've got.
All right, is that your final answer? Do we toss it over to Debbie and Adrian?
I remember watching that. The music quit.
What's that, Debbie?
The music.
We're going to have...
Yeah, the music did stop as she was halfway through her test. She stood there. They didn't know what to do. She had to leave the arena. The rest of the competition continued. She came back in 35 minutes later and performed her bronze medal winning performance.
Wow.
All right. Well,
we just need to give her one of these because she did a good job. See, I would have probably guessed the music quit. It sounded the most logical. Although any of those things could have happened, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah. All done at one point, yeah.
So now Debbie and Adrian, the California crew, takes an early lead here, or takes a middle lead with 8-6.
Okay, well, all right. So here's your chance. Here's your chance to really reinforce that lead, Deb. How many World Cup leagues are there?
Oh my God. How many do you think? I'm going to say probably. I'm just going to take a guess. I have no clue. I'm going to say 5.
Correct.
Wow. I had the buzzer ready, too.
I was trying to count them up, but then I thought I might have forgotten one. So
there's a chance here for some bonus points, Debbie. Can you name them?
No. That was a wild guess.
How about Heather? Can you come up with them?
Yep, I can.
Okay, we're ready.
We got the Western European League, Central European League, North American League, and then there's a Canadian League and an Australian League.
Wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong. I know that because the Canadians are with North American.
Yeah.
No bonus points for you.
No bonus point. You were halfway there, Heather Blitz. You were halfway. You got the Western European, the Central European, North American League, South America and Asia, and the Pacific League. So 5. But Debbie was right, so she wins that round.
All right, it's 9-6. Debbie and Adrian are in the lead, so we got to give Heather a chance to catch up here. So we need one that has a bonus to it.
Oh, one that has a bonus to it. Okay. Where and when will the next Pan American Games be held?
Well, I'm thinking about the Olympics, and they just decided on Rio. So the Pan Ams. Lauren, where did they decide to have them?
I don't know where they decided to have them. I feel like it's in Mexico, though. I feel like
Mexico.
I think it's
what?
I like the next one's in Mexico, but I don't know.
No, I know it's not Mexico, and I'm pretty sure it's South America.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. Hold a minute, Heather. Do you want to listen to Lauren?
Well, Chris, maybe I'll take your advice and do that.
It's pretty much like saying "shut up and listen to Lauren."
I'll just have a drink in my margarita here.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me refresh that for you.
I better get a margarita after this.
All right. Well,
I'm pretty sure the next Pan American Games is in Mexico in 2011. I'm pretty sure.
You're absolutely correct. Give her a drink.
I just did. Oh, I dropped my bell. So that's good. That's good.
And I know she likes good tequila, so give her something.
I do.
You need something with a worm in it, huh? All right.
I don't know about the worm.
Do we get a bonus point if we know where the next one after that is?
Yeah, because Guadalajara in Mexico is 2011, as Lauren said. So the bonus question is,
I know
where is the following one? No, you can't, Glenn. Sorry.
I know it.
I know, but we got to see if Deb can catch up here now. There's a chance for her.
It's the only dressage question I've ever gotten right in my life.
Yeah, but it isn't just dressage.
Okay.
You know it, Deb?
Go ahead.
We know the 2015 ones are in Toronto.
Correct.
Yay! Wikipedia works great, doesn't it?
Nice.
All right, so I think it's 10-7.
Okay, there's a chance for you to catch up here, Debbie.
Uh-oh.
What is the abbreviation of the disease that affects horses and people and sounds like a North African capital?
The abbreviation sounds like a capital, or the word sounds like a capital?
The abbreviation for the disease sounds like a North African capital. So think of a North African capital.
Yeah, I'll pull that off the top of my head.
I wasn't good in school in this subject. I honestly don't have a clue.
Okay, think of the capital of Libya.
Oh, please.
That helps.
Oh, my gosh. No, I have no clue. Don't go any further than that. We don't have a clue.
All right, Heather, what do you think? Heather, Lauren?
It's a disease that horses get and people get?
Yes. It's the abbreviation.
Can you tell me how it's spread? What's the symptoms?
By infected mosquitoes. It's among the most serious group of mosquito-borne virus diseases. Affects the nervous system, can cause severe complications and actually even death.
Well, I mean, encephalitis by mosquitoes.
There you go. There you go. Okay, you've got it. You got it.
All right, I have...
the capital of Libya?
Yeah.
What's that have to do with it?
All right, the capital of Libya, well, it's Tripoli. It's Eastern Equine Encephalitis.
Oh, that's tricky.
Oh, that's pretty tricky.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I never would have got that.
All right, now I have a bonus question for Lauren here. What's the best tequila?
Oh, Don Julio Reposado.
Oh, there's a point right there. That's 9.
Yeah.
All right, she got that one right. Hey. You can always count on the grooms to come up with those.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
There's one for you, too. I'll just pour a little of that for you right
the
now.
The grooms and the show hosts.
So that brought it up to 10-9.
All right. Who's up next? Are you keeping score?
I have no idea.
I think that was our question.
Yeah, so it's Heather and Lauren have a chance to tie it here.
All right. Who are the O judges in North America?
Well, that's Axel Steiner and Ann Gribbons.
Yeah.
And Linda Zhang. How many are there?
4.
Well, that's 3 of them. Who's the 4th one? Oh, Gary Rockwell.
Correct. Hooray!
Come on,
Yay!
All right, good job. That's 10-10.
All right, we've got a couple of classic questions here. Are you ready, Deb?
I think so.
Do you need a drink?
I don't think, Deb, you're not the tequila type, are you, Deb?
Oh, you bet I am.
Oh, you are? So what's your favorite drink of choice there, Debbie?
Oh, actually, I'm kind of a vodka something, whatever, or a martini of some sort.
You're a cosmopolitan girl?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Yeah, I like Cosmos, too.
Is that a point?
All right. Do you like them before or after your ride?
Usually it's better if I have it after. Sometimes I wish I'd done it before.
I know. I owned an acting company for a long time, and I never went on stage unless I had a strawberry daiquiri first. It was a thing, and it just made the show so much better. All right, Chris.
All right. Are you ready, Deb?
I was just giving him a halftime break there to recoup.
On February the 2nd, 1989, Nuno Olivieri was discovered dead in his bed in a hotel room in Australia. It was said that music was playing in the room, which he often played or sang while he was riding. Which classical composer's music was playing? Was it A, Strauss, B, Verdi, or C, Mozart?
Jeez, Chris.
Say them once more.
He often played or he sang it.
No, I know the question. Tell me the answers one more time.
Strauss, Verdi, or Mozart?
The second one.
Verdi. Giuseppe Verdi. It was. You're correct.
All right. Where the heck did you get that question from?
Well, you see, these are all masters. These are all grandmasters.
All right. It's 11-10. And back to Heather and Lauren.
All right, one quick classical question for you, Heather, before we move on to the really important questions of the evening. Are you ready? Which Frenchman in the history of classical dressage is credited with inventing the shoulder-in, flying change, and counter-canter? Was it A, François Robuchon de la Guerinière, or Françoise Boucher?
Boucher.
Yeah.
You agree, Lauren?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer? Do you need a lifeline?
No lifeline.
You need a lifeline. It was François Robuchon de la Guerinière.
I didn't want to have to pronounce that one.
I know. I just wanted to hear her say it one more time.
I know. I wish I could say it like you do, Chris.
She says all of these hard names, and it just rolls off the tongue. And I'm there stumbling through these stories and trying to read them, and she just rolls them. Her and Samantha, too. They're doing a good job. It's the English thing, I think.
It's the Anglo-Saxon in us.
Hey, we have 3 rounds left there, Chris. And it's 11. Debbie and Adrian have 11, and Heather and Lauren have 10. So it's anybody's game.
It's anybody's game now. Is it Debbie up next?
Yep.
Okay. Heather plays 2 musical instruments, Debbie. Which are they?
Are you going to give me a bonus? Are you giving me a clue?
No, you just have to guess which those 2 musical
Do they have
instruments.
strings on them? Are they wood or metal?
Okay, I'm going to say piano and guitar.
Half of that's right. Piano is correct. The other musical instrument is violin.
You know, I was going to say violin, damn it. But I get a point, right?
You get a
Yes,
point for being the first one to swear during the show. So there we go.
Sorry. We have to bleep that out.
So that's 12 to... I've never sworn during shows, have I, Chris? So that's 12 to 10. And we're over to Heather, who apparently plays... So how long have you done that?
Well, I did it for, 10 years or so, but I haven't for a long time now. But one of these days when I slow down, whenever that is, I'll pick it back up again.
There you go. So which do you like better, the piano? Do you like the piano or the violin better?
Well, I stuck with the piano longer. My violin got put away in its case before the piano quit. But I think I'd rather pick up the violin again.
Really? Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
No strings attached.
Only four really, really pretty ones.
Yeah. All right, well, we will expect a free concert. But in the meantime, Heather, you're up next. And your question is, if Debbie was offered front row tickets to a live concert, who would she choose to see? Is it A, Billy Ray Cyrus, B, Andrea Bocelli, or C, Jimmy Buffett?
Ooh.
Funny, I was going to say Jimmy Buffett before you even made it one of the multiple choice, so I think I'm going to have to go with that. Lauren, do you have a gut instinct on that?
I have no idea, but I like Jimmy Buffett out of all those. So.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Second one. Then it's the second one.
It is Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah, as long as it's not Billy Ray, we're good.
It definitely wasn't Billy Ray.
I didn't see you being a country fan.
Listening to radio shows.
I really could see you with a parrot on your shoulder, though.
Yeah, and a margarita.
I think that's your next freestyle, Debbie.
Debbie and I have that in common. We're big fans of Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah.
I see a Jimmy Buffett freestyle coming up, though. I see. Don't you see that with the costume and the parrot and the whole thing? That sounds
definitely.
good. Yeah.
All right, Debbie, are you ready for your question on concert music here?
Two more left.
If Heather was offered front row tickets to a concert, who would she want to see? Would it be Bob Dylan, Tom Waits, or Tina Turner?
I have no guess. Let's go with the first one, Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. What do you think, Adrian? Any gut feelings on that one?
Well, whenever you ask that, it's normally not right, so let's go with the second one.
No fair.
There's confidence there.
That's too funny.
Okay, we're going to go with the Bill whatever.
B, Tom Waits, or C, Tina Turner?
Our final answer is Tina Turner.
Final answer is Tina Turner. I'm sorry.
You misled us. Okay. What was it?
It's going to be Tom Waits.
Oh, okay.
So that means it's still 12 to 10, and Heather, you have a chance to close the gap here.
Hey, here we go.
If you're ready, Heather, this is a sports question. Which sports game is Debbie most likely to attend? Is it A, football, B, ice hockey, or C, tennis?
You said football, like American football.
Yes.
Ice hockey or...
But it's not tennis, because she already said she's not a tennis fan.
That's true.
Good catch, Lauren.
That's true.
Lauren has got my back here. Okay, then it's going to be... Lauren? About... What do they watch out in California?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they even have an ice hockey team out there?
I guess so, but I mean, their football team's doing pretty good right now. So
okay, I don't
maybe she would want to see them right now.
So maybe we'll say football because Chris is pretty quiet so far.
Okay, football.
Heather, you know me.
Worry about Chris now.
Heather knows.
Football.
All right, you're going with football. That's your final answer, is it? Football. Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's going to be ice hockey. And Debbie, you tell them why.
Well, Bob actually grew up in Canada and played, but our son plays a lot of ice hockey.
You know, I should have known that. You told me that before.
And you had the Stanley Cup
margaritas.
You asked if there was ice hockey in California. They had the Stanley Cup champions there with the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
Oh, and the Los Angeles Kings.
All right. Well, Debbie, I've got a quick question. One more question for you here.
Okay.
All right. It's still 12-10, by the way.
What would Heather choose to do if she wasn't a dressage rider? Would it be A, breed dogs, B, teach children, or C, be a pianist?
Well, she said she enjoys the piano. But, so I think I would, what do you think, Adrian? I think you're with kids.
I don't know. I'd always take dogs over kids, but that's me.
I'm with you.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go with Adrian. No, I'm going to go with Adrian's gut. Okay. We're going to say dogs.
Correct.
Adrian.
All right. So that means it's 14-10, and let's give Heather and Lauren one shot. Pull out a question that's worth 4 points here, and we'll see if they can tie it up.
Okay.
I'm rooting for you here, Lauren.
All right.
All right.
Klaus Balkenhol was a member of Germany's gold medal team at which World Championship? And he was riding Goldstone. Where was it and what year?
I want another question about Debbie.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
All right, give her another one about Debbie here.
All right. Okay, here's one about Debbie. What's Debbie's favorite genre of music?
Do I get multiple choice?
You can. It's rock, classical, or country and western.
Well, we know it's not country.
Well, the guy she'd like to see the most on stage was the opera singer,
right?
so maybe we should say classical.
Oh, are you sure, Heather? Really?
No, I never said final answer. No, I
You
wasn't
didn't,
sure.
Heather. Heather, you're supposed to be psychic. You can tell what I'm thinking, right?
That's what you tell me. Or maybe you're just buttering up. Then my gut instinct was to say rock.
Really? Are you sure?
No, I'm not. I said that's my gut instinct.
And then I question.
Lauren's psychic abilities were telling me that I should just leave that one alone and say that it's country.
Really? Yeah, that's your final answer. Final answer? Final? That's final answer, Glenn.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Lord.
That's correct. It's a final answer and they're right.
They were right?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you really like country?
Where I'm from. I'm from Idaho. That's what we all listen to there.
All right, Debbie, you get a chance here because this. I think you'll know. You'll guess this one. No problem.
All right, we have to wrap it up here too, Chris.
All right, one more.
Running out of time.
Which talent does Heather wish she had? Was it A, to be a ballroom dancer because she aspires to be on Dancing with the Stars? Is it B, a singer, or is it C, a professional tennis player?
Singer. We're going to say singer.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Why are you thinking that?
Yeah, I don't know because, well, if she can already sing, then I shouldn't have said that. But I've never heard her sing, and most people wish they could sing. So
most people, but you know, she looks like a dancer, doesn't she, or a tennis player?
She does, absolutely.
So she could be either a ballroom dancer or a tennis player, right?
Yeah.
She could be. And she'd be pretty good at either, right?
She would be good at anything she does.
She gets points for that.
That's the victory right there.
That's a victory. I vote for Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie, I think you just won it right there. As a matter of fact, I think Heather just conceded.
All right, Heather, what's the right answer?
That I wish I could sing.
Well, that was right, yeah. Well, I think
most people, I've never heard. So, but I mean, most people. I think that's one thing. If you don't think you can sing, that most people wish they could do. So.
That is true.
But actually, Heather and I are rehearsing. Heather and I are rehearsing for a concert next winter. So stay tuned.
All right. Well, we'll record that and make sure we have it for everybody to hear.
That'll be our comedy routine, anyway.
Well, this has been great, guys. Debbie, I think that Debbie and Adrian, we have to give you the victory today.
Whoa!
So California comes over Florida here.
Well, that was a very narrow, very narrow defeat. Well, a narrow defeat and a narrow victory.
And Lauren, I was giving you all the help I could give you today.
I know. It's trying to help me.
Next time we'll just get a second cell phone and I'll talk to you in the back. Okay.
That sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
Well, guys, that was
a lot of fun.
Terrific fun. And thank you all for being such good sports. Well, that, as Glenn said a moment ago, we're just clear running out of time here this week. But it's been terrific to do this, and I hope we'll do it again. Well, now, Deb and Adrian, you have to defend your title, right?
Well, and I think they have to go against the victors over on the eventing show. And that was, if I remember, did Karen and Max win the last one?
Karen O'Connor and Max Corcoran.
I love that challenge.
Well, then you have to definitely give us ideas what kind of questions you're going to ask us for that.
They're almost going to have to be generic horse questions.
Sure they have to be multiple choice towards, no, that won't work either, because they do like...
Just give us the answers.
Just to win, right?
You can hold your own against Karen and Max, I think.
All right. Well, I think we'll come up with something. It's been a great deal of fun. We really want to thank all of you for taking part in our first Dressage Radio Show quiz. We will be doing this again. As I said, we will have you defending your title there, Debbie and Adrian. But and hopefully, Heather, you'll come back again and see us anyway sometime soon, won't you? We can't let you go because you're going to have to.
After I get all my wounds licked from this loss, maybe I'll show up.
Right.
Hey, Lauren, I have one last one for you, just for you, right there.
Uh-oh.
That's the last one for you.
Hey, she's going to be at the barn early tomorrow morning. Quit giving her those.
See, I got to be at work early. What's going on?
That never stopped you before.
Well, you all. Thank you all so much for taking part. Thank you, Glenn, for being our quiz scorekeeper and the sound effects man as ever. It's been a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
We're going to be back here next week. I think Debbie's going to be joining me next week here on the show to co-host, so we'll look forward to that. In the meantime, don't forget you can check all our show notes on dressageradio.com. I got my shows mixed up here. Dressageradio.com. We're going to visit our fan page too on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter, of course. We're always there on Horse Radio, and of course you can follow me at Chris E. Stafford. I tweet too. I'll let you know when the shows are posted. Don't forget our official social network is Equestrian Life. They can be found at equestrianlife.com. If you have any questions for any of our co-hosts or for me, send those along to Chris at horseradionetwork.com, and I'll make sure Heather and Debbie get those, and Lisa too. Lisa Wilcox will be back here shortly. You can leave us a voicemail, of course, at 270-803-0025.
Hey, Chris, can I add something?
Absolutely. We want to thank our sponsors, though, before we do that.
Okay.
Don't forget our sponsors, which make this show possible, of course, and that's KPP. So a big thank you to them. And Glenn, you wanted to mention something
I just wanted to congratulate you and Heather and also Debbie and Lisa, because the numbers came in for December where the Dressage Radio Show actually for the first time had higher download numbers than the eventing show.
Wow. Give yourself a round of applause, guys.
Yeah.
Where's the clapping sound bite?
Yeah, you went over. You actually went over 6,000 listeners in. I think it was like 22 countries.
Wow, that's awesome.
So congratulations. And actually, Chris didn't even know that. So
I did. That's fantastic.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Now Chris is competing against herself there, but
yeah.
But congratulations. That's absolutely wonderful. One of the things I have to say about the Dressage Radio Show is we get a lot more feedback from the Dressage listeners than we do from any of the other shows.
Like Adrian just said, never short of opinions.
So congratulations on all around. The show is doing wonderfully, and I think that you also, Debbie, you have mentioned, I know, and Heather has as well, that you're getting direct feedback from people who listen, and I think that's the best feedback.
Oh, yeah. I have a couple of people that definitely are like, really can't wait for the next one. And, yeah, it's been, I think they're loving it.
And I have to go ahead.
The pressure's on Debbie now. Now that you know that there are that many listeners in that many countries, you know you're going to have to watch the swear words now. We're going to have to bleep those out.
Oh my gosh!
And I will say that
I promise.
Your second and third countries are Canada and actually France.
France.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
I would not have either. And you know, it's interesting because there's one country that's coming up on all the shows, and it's actually third or fourth overall now, and that's India.
Oh, my gosh.
So for all of our Indian listeners, welcome. It's amazing how many downloads we're getting from India now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. Well, as you said, greetings to all our listeners around the world. We thank you so much for your support. We hope to bring you a lot more fun here on the Dressage Radio Show. We hope you've enjoyed the quiz show this evening. But I know you have something else you wanted to mention.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that you can help support the Horse Radio Network by, if you're going to buy anything from Amazon, anything at all, just stop over to dressageradio.com and click on the Amazon banner in the middle of the page. And if you go there and buy whatever you're going to buy, from toilet paper to electronics, we get a little kickback from them, and it helps support the network. So next time you're going to buy something from Amazon, just stop over to dressageradio.com and click on the banner. It doesn't cost you any more. It's just one more click.
Well, thanks so much for that. That's terrific. And thanks again to all of you. Deb, we'll see you here again next week. Until then, appreciate all of you taking part in the show. Take care and have a happy new year. And thanks, everyone, for listening. And I'll be back right here next week.